Welcome back for another episode of Satisfactory. Today's episode, we are going to make crystal oscillators. In between episodes, I did a lot of hunting for hard drives, unlocked the Explorer, but the Explorer takes crystal oscillators. So, instead of handcrafting them, it's time to start up the big builds, since we also have rails. Here's the heavy modular frame factory. And yes, I did change the color a little bit of everything. I like this blue a lot better. Anyways, when we were exploring the heavy modular frames, this road was really steep right there. So I'm looking at building, extending out from here. Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened right there. That was kind of weird. But I plan on extending this platform out, having a train station here, and shooting it right over that little ridge right there because we've got... where is it? Quartz crystal back in there in a cave. There's 2 pure nodes. And as soon as it pings, there it is. Right there in that little cave. This is part of the area that I was exploring, and I did a little bit over off in this area too. Unlocked a lot of good stuff with the hard drives. So the plan is have the rail line come up here, go around this, come through here and pop out here and build our crystal oscillator factory right here. So there it is. All right, let's get this rolling. A small change of plans. Couldn't go over it because there's a crash site right there. Plus it would have been kind of looking weird, kind of going boop boop up and over. Plus we had to get down a little bit lower where the elevation started leveling off. So I went ahead and made enough room here for 1 station, 2. Oh, let me try that again. How about 1 station plus 2 platforms, or whatever we might be needing. But this is what we've got going so far. Ended up using the, was it 4x2 double ramps to get down to here. Got it going underneath all of this. Kept the clipping at a minimum through all of the ground features. Cleared out all the foliage that we needed. And coming right into here for our quartz pickup. And that's going to be going off in that direction. But what I did is I tapped into both pure nodes over there. So it's a total of 480 quartz per minute coming through here on a Mark IV belt. Have it coming into here, into this one, wrapped around into that one, and boom, finally into the 3rd one. It should be partway through at least. Yeah, it's getting there. Now, I set up 3 platforms because I didn't know how long the train ride would be to go through that tunnel and come out there on the other side of the desert. So it's nice that we don't have to go over or around it. Because originally, I was thinking we were going to have to go around this way for it. But it looks like we're just going to go straight through here and pop out in this area. So that's the plan for now. But now it's time to go ahead and start laying some more track here. Take it on through the tunnel. Oh, how about we do this? I've just been... Boop. Yeah, what if we come up to here? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, right here on this one. Will we reach it? Yes. And oh, where's it go? Oh, okay. So we'll go down here to ground level, and we'll go through the tunnel right through there. All right. That will still work. From our quartz pickup point, heading on through the cave. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, no collision box. Well, there's a lot of mycelia here inside this cave. I'm going to come back here with the chainsaw and start harvesting it all for all the fabric that we're going to need to make all of the filters. Not only the regular gas mask filters, but the iodine infused ones. And here we are coming out here into the Northwest Desert. Now, laying the track was the easy part. The next part is figuring out exactly where we're going to set this up for the Quartz factory. I mean, the crystal oscillator factory. Still, lots of open area. Okay, what do we need so far? Oh, you know what? Let's see if something else came up, because I was researching. Nope, got them all. Okay, that took care of that. So all my hard drives are researched. Let's see here. We needed for quartz crystal, or crystal oscillators. Yeah, okay, the quartz we're going to get. Oh, so we need copper and iron. Ooh. Yep, copper, iron. Okay, so I just got to look for copper and iron. Well, let's see here. I'm going to say copper is going to be the hardest one. Oh. Oh, no. There it is. Looks like it's lightly guarded. Is that it? Boom. Nope. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, let's find out what the purity is. If I can actually hit things. Oh, pure. Oh, okay. This might end up being a bigger build than I expected, which is a good thing. Iron. Okay. There it is, right there. All right. PA. Pure. Boom. Done. Okay, iron and copper. Okay, let me put down a couple of beacons. I think I took them out. Yes, I did. Oop. Come on, I know you're there. There we go. Iron pure. Oh, yep, looks like we have our area where we're going to build our crystal oscillator factory. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to have to do some exploring out here. There's a power slug there. Power slug right there. Let's see here, before the sun goes down. I don't know. Oh, there's another power slug. Okay. Oh, and it looks like a road going up there that way, too. Okay. Maybe we might just have to start over here in these cliffs and work our way out that direction north. Okay, I'm going to play around with this for a while and see what I can come up with. To start taking over the Northwest Desert with our crystal oscillator factory. We're going to keep it right up against this rock formation here. There's the line. Coming right through here. So we'll just go ahead and conveyor lift this quartz up to here, and we'll get this laid out. Let's get the first one. This looks like the high point. I could go up a little bit higher. Nah, we'll keep it right here. So let's see if we want to go east. Oh, well, no, we actually, let's. That looks like a good place to start. Looking good. We got lots of room to work with. But what I did is, I've got the beginning of a station down there. The line is back in there, but it's going to come right out here onto this platform. And then we'll just go ahead and conveyor it on up into here and send it off in this direction. We'll take the construction as far as we can towards those rocks and then bring it out this way, because we've got all this open space out here to work with. Plus, it'll be a good view of this desert area. But that's the plan of attack on this one. The sun is shining upon us on this big build that we're going to be doing for the crystal oscillators. I'm excited about this. We have 2 pure nodes for the raw quartz. We can pump out 480 per node because that's what we're limited to on the Mark IV belts. That's 960 total. So let's see here. Quartz crystals. Okay, so if we're going to be running 960 quartz per minute, raw quartz per minute, and we can process 37.5 per minute, that's going to be 25.6 constructors. So we'll call it an even 26. We've got 26 constructors, and we're going to put out 22.5 quartz crystals per minute. That's 585 quartz crystals per minute. All right, so there's our first number. Now, the quartz crystals at 585, and we're going to be needing 18 per minute per manufacturer. Oh boy, that's 32.5 manufacturers. You know what? Let's just make it an even 32 manufacturers. That's what we'll go off of. Oh, now the cable. Okay. Oh boy. If we've got 32 of them, and each manufacturer is going to take 14 cable, that's 448 cable per minute. Oh, let's see here. If we go to cable, and they're going to take 30 per minute, so 448 divided by 30, that's 14.9 manufacturers. We're going to make it an even 15 constructors making cable. So 2 to 1, because we need 60 wire to produce the 30 cable per minute. So that's going to be 30 constructors making wire. So if we've got 30, and what does wire take? Well, that's right, 15. The 30 times 15 ingots, that's 450. Okay, we're good on that step, because we're going to be bringing in 480 from this pure copper node right here. It should be right. Where is it? Right there. It's somewhere around. I think it's right. Yeah, I think it's just right below there. There's the 16 smelters producing 480 copper ingots per minute. Now that takes care of the copper. But we still have to make the constructors, and it's going to end up being 30 constructors. Whew, 30 of them to make the wire, and then 15 to make the cable. So this is getting bigger and bigger. But you know what? We still have, again, all this room out here to build with it. So most likely, I'm going to take the 30 constructors. Yeah, let's do it this way. We'll take the 30 constructors out that way, and then 2 into 1 cable, and then go out that way. Yeah. And then the iron. Whoa, the iron. Yeah, we'll bring it in wherever we have to. But let's take a look at that and see how this is going to work out for the copper. So we just drop a constructor. Actually, let's see. There's the first one. If we drop him right there, and yep, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll work out just nice. Is then do one of those. And just like before, we'll set up a merger right there. And pop in. Well, we'll put you right there on the line. Why not? We got the room. Nice. So that'll cable because it takes 60 wire. And each one of these are producing 30 wire. So 2 to 1. And of course, then We'll just do a quick build like that. That. Yeah. I hope there's enough room here for all 30. I'm going to go count them off. Make sure we've got enough foundation spaces. And then start building it. There's 30 constructors making wire. And 15 making cable. Let's watch some synchronized construction and get a satisfactory moment. Right, there it goes. Yes. All right, let's go down the row. There is the cable. Now let's double check, see what's next. Cable's taken care of. Quartz crystals, that's gonna be the beast all by itself. That's right, we're gonna need quite a few constructors on that. Yeah, oh. Okay, we might have to go a second story. Nope. I can still wrap it here. Have all the cable maybe merged down there. And then set up another row for the crystal, for the rock quartz to be turned into quartz crystals. Yeah, I'm liking that. And then the iron. The iron we could always do down there at that end. Ooh, or did we run into the rock? I can't remember. Let's take a quick look. Well, it looks like we might be able to do the iron right here, setting them up on this row, or the quartz crystals. Okay, time to ponder this for a little bit. Let's see what's going to happen. We now have 26 constructors getting ready to make quartz crystals for a total of 585 quartz crystals per minute. Let's get this going. I've made sure that the train is up and running. It's delivering the quartz as planned. Here we go. And I'll show you what I had to end up doing. I split the line in two. I've got the first 13 here doing its thing. Going all through here. And you can see the cable there on the right. And I've got it coming up here. Crystals, boom, boom, get ready to feed in there. I did not connect them because I wanted to make sure that all 26 were putting it out. Got all this down here. Also, we'll give it a few minutes for everything to back up. It's gotta get here, and yep, it's all coming in here. Now, on a side note, what I did with the cable was I split it into two lines. 15 constructors on the bottom, 15 constructors on the top, going into one storage container. And now we have the cable. Quartz crystals, looking good. Then we just need the reinforced iron plate. Yeah, yep, it's already all starting to back up. All right, let's connect these up. We'll get them going. Well, that's kind of cool, hanging off there by the edge. Uh-oh, nice. Okay, you go in there, you go in there. There it is, 585 quartz crystals per minute. And filling up nice and quickly. 2/3 of the way there. We're getting them. Here's the plan for the build for the reinforced iron plates requiring iron ore from the very beginning. We're going to need 16 assemblers to make 80 reinforced iron plate per minute to handle those 32 manufacturers. So, they will require 480 iron plate per minute and 960 screws per minute. Well, I don't have any alternate recipe for iron plates, so it will take 24 constructors to make those 480 iron plates. those 24 constructors are going to require 720 iron ingots. Now, for the screw part, for the 960 of them per minute, I have the casted screw. So it makes 50 screws per minute per constructor. So we're going to need 20 of those. Those 20 constructors are going to require 250 ingots per minute, for a grand total of 970 ingots per minute, which will be a little bit over 32 smelters. So there's 8. I kind of mocked out 16 of them, so got 8. So I'm gonna have to double this up, kind of like what we did with the copper. But that's the plan for the getting the iron ingots made so far. I might go tap into a third iron node and just throw up one smelter just to make sure we can keep it running 100% efficient. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, or otherwise it's just gonna bother me. But that's the plan. So we're gonna have 2 arrays of 16 smelters plus one off by itself. So that is the update for the iron part. Now comes the fun part of actually building this thing. So kind of mocked everything up here a little bit, but now it's just time to go ahead and start laying these guys down in the right orientation. Once again, I won't bore you guys here with the build too much. There it is. 34 smelters producing 1,020 ingots per minute. And while I was setting up everything, I decided to go ahead and belt everything out here. So we've got quartz crystals coming in here with 2 lines, cable on 2 lines, and iron ingots also on 2 480 lines and 160. I just had to go ahead and throw in another smelter over there because they'll use up 60 ore per minute and produce 60 ingots, and the Mark 1 belt handles 60 per minute. So there it is. Now looking like we'll leave a gap here, maybe start the constructors for the screws right here, because let's see, no, iron plates are going to take 24. That's what we'll do. We'll do the 24 constructors for iron plates and probably run them out that way if there's enough room. Yeah, it looks like there should be enough room. Oh, this is going to be a nicely weird shaped building. I like how this is turning out. Okay, time to lay down more concrete. Let's see, there's 2. Now we have 24 constructors making 480 iron plates per minute. I love it. This is working out really good. And, before I give you the tour, this was my solution of having 2 lines there and a third one coming in. I have these first 2 coming into this industrial storage container. Then I put a merger in between a line right there and a splitter to pull off the next 250 that we're going to need to make the casted screws, which that's going to be 1,000 per minute we're going to be making. And then I just continued it on. So the first 12 are being fed off of that line, and the last 12 are being fed off of that line. And it works out really good. So what I did is just carried them all down here. Everything is up and running. Then this conveyor lift went ahead, dropped it down, and fed the next 12. Then here on the output side, I did just the reverse. The first 12 up, boom, over. Then the next 12 are here on the bottom lane. Got it all feeding all the way down here into this one storage unit. Then I'll probably do the same, have 2 lines going into the manufacturers making the crystal oscillators. But there you have it, 480 iron plates per minute. And I already established one constructor down there just to check out the spacing for the casted screws. That's what's next. Here it is. one step closer to fully automating crystal oscillators. I went ahead and tapped into that splitter that we had down there at ground level, brought it in here, and went ahead and wrapped it all the way into there, into 20 constructors making casted screws for a total of 1,000 screws per minute. Now, these constructors only take 12.5 ingots per minute, so it's 240 ingots total going into all 20 of them. And as I did on the last one, I went ahead and split it halfway through, but we'll have another satisfactory moment with the synchronized construction as we just run down here. So the input is just one single line, and then we have a dual line set up here. So the first 10 putting out 500 per minute, even though the belts only hold 480 per minute. So then had it split here, come up and go on over. Now, the reason why I'm not too worried about having just 480 per line, well, because we need 960 total for the 32 manufacturers making crystal oscillators. So there it is, 2 lines, 1, 2, going into this industrial storage container, and I'm going to have it wrap around this backside and go on out towards here. Then we just got to set up the 16 assemblers making reinforced iron plate. So we've got iron plate there, screws soon to be there, and it'll be nice and tight, and we'll have them all coming into here. And what I also did over here is I went ahead and moved this wall back 1 foundation so I can still get over there to the quartz crystals and the cable and bring them around this direction also. And I am not sure exactly where this 32 manufacturers are going to go. But on this one, it's definitely going to be 2 floors. Because as a preview from the previous episode showed the build that I'm going to be doing on that one. But for now, there it is. 1,000 screws per minute, even though we're only transporting 960 per minute. But to give you a hint, this is another big build that I'm working on. It's gonna, or not working on yet, but it will be. Synchronized construction. There it is. Finally have the last component we need for our crystal oscillators. I have set up 8 assemblers right here on this side, 8 on the other side. There's big gap there in the middle is because they're centered on across all those 24 constructors right there. Had to keep it symmetrical and horizontal and parallel. So there it is. Now the reason there are no mergers or an industrial storage container is because I am not exactly sure where the center of the 32 manufacturers are going to be. But I know it's going to be 16 on one floor, 16 on another. So I just got to lay them out and figure out where they're at. Now, I'm also have this room over here where we can extend the floor all the way over there until we meet, and then just start laying out 16 of them, and then another 16 for the second floor. And then I can figure out where the center is going to be, and then I'll split the materials that direction and that direction and going upstairs to the next one. But there it is. That's what we've got going so far. And let's light it up. Okay, I had everything primed, so as soon as they make the first one, everything should move all at the same time. There it goes. Yes. Okay, those are checked. Let's check the other ones over here. These 8 are done. Let's check out these guys. All right, let's try a quick ride over here. Whoop. Now the assemblers take 60 screws per minute, and the Mark 1 belts are feeding in 60 per minute. So those will be continuously moving. So another happy moment, a full belt and continuous movement. Or at least until they get them all backed up and fixed. Uh-oh. Why are they not synchronized? I wonder what happened. Another interesting. Huh. Nope, everything was primed. Oh well. It is what it is. But they're going. So there it is. Let's try this side. How about this end? We gotta set this up for the next one. There it is. Let's see, can we get all? Yeah, there it is. There's all 16. Okay. Yep. 80 reinforced iron plates per minute. That part of it is done. Well, wait a second. Now they're synchronized. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this part of the video again. That was kind of spooky. Oh, cool. Okay. But there it is. One step closer. Now to figure out where all these assemblers are gonna go. Oh boy. Progress report time. I laid out all 32 manufacturers for the crystal oscillators. 16 there, 16 there. I split them right down here in the middle. So I want to bring all of the material right here into the center, come in here, and then divide it left and right. Now to get it from the bottom floor up to the top floor, I did a mock-up over here. And this was from a previous playthrough that I did for my batteries, which in a previous episode there was a teaser video of it. And I just kind of laid it out kind of just like this. The splitters going up here, and of course the belts will be going right on top of the splitters below it, which that'll be supporting it. And I like the symmetry of the belts on how they worked out on this. And also of the lifts. So this is the layout that I'm going to be going with on all of this. And then up on top, it's just a flat belt going straight into the manufacturer. And the end of the wall for this one will be right here. So got all of that set up. Now comes the tedious part. Laying out all of those belts. And I've got the 16 reinforced iron plate machines and stuck them right here in the middle. So that's the plan of attack right here. Not sure how many industrial storage containers I'm going to be putting out here on this one, but I don't know, we got lots of room to go with. But now the thing is though, I don't know if I've got enough power to handle all of this. I'm going to have to do some number crunching and see where it's standing. But let's see what's... there's a power pole. We'll check right now. Let's see how nervous I need to be. Oh boy. 25. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright, we got 16 manufacturers. Let's see. What is it? 50 or 55? 55. Wow. Okay, quick math. Let's see here. We got 55 of them. Oh, how about 55 megawatts each, and we have 32 of them. Okay, that's 1,760 megawatts just in the manufacturers. Okay, this might overload the power system. But I think this power hog right now of what's going on is I've been gathering materials from other parts in the world. And hopefully it'll give it enough time for it to calm down, and then the power will go down. And oh my gosh. Then we've got all of these constructors going. Okay, I'm going to have to do some number crunching and see how much power this is going to consume just for this plant. But either way, I'm going to continue with the build, get it going, and we'll just see if there is enough power for this just to keep going. I love it. Here it is. 32 crystal oscillators per minute coming up. We've got 16 over on this side, 16 on that side. All that I have to do is connect the bolts and we'll get this thing going. Now, what I want to do is I actually went out and tallied up how much power this is going to take. So while the belts are being saturated, I will go over the numbers of everything that we had. Let's see, that was the reinforced iron plates. There's the quartz crystals. One belt for each side. And finally the cable. And I did prime every single machine. Woo! So it's going. So crystals, one on each side. Cables coming in, being split. And same with the reinforced iron plates. Everything's getting split. And everything seems to be going up. Nice. It's working out really good. Okay, that'll take a few minutes. Now, the numbers. Whoa. Okay, here it is. There's a total of 6 miners working out there. 2 on the quartz, 3 on the iron, and 1 on the copper. There are 50 smelters. 32 for the copper. No, correction, I think it's 16 for the copper, 34 for the iron. 115 constructors out there. And believe, what was it, 30 for wire, 15 for cable, 26 for quartz crystals, and 20 for iron plates. I believe that's what the total numbers were. Or broken down for each one. 16 assemblers making reinforced iron plates. And then the big daddies, 32 manufacturers making crystal oscillators. At each machine putting out 1 per minute. Now, the power. This is where it's going to get. Oh yeah, and there's also 2 trains in a push-pull configuration. Can't forget about them. That's why we did it. We're here at this point. When the power was at 0, or I should say when all the other world was down and out, they were right around, it's already went up. It was right around about 900, 1200. It was going up and down. We have a capacity of 4,500. However, all of this will take a grand total of 3,043.6 megawatts. So it will be very close on whether this entire world still stays functioning. I hope I have enough power. We are soon going to find out. But before I hook up the power and watch it be an epic fail or an epic triumph, I wanted to show you guys here just the layout of it. Because as soon as those crystal oscillators come out, I'm going to be really excited. I'm just going to be watching them. So everything's plumbed in, coming over out here, down, merging, and everything is going off over in this direction. And I couldn't help myself. I ended up putting up, for now, 10 industrial storage containers. Yeah. I just had to do it a little bit. So I got that going. Again, just a hint and a clue of how these builds are going to be going out from here on out, I should say. Oh, I see, I'm so excited I can't even talk. So now, we have all of this ready to go. I'm going to double check, make sure all the belts are saturated before we fire this thing up. But it looked like everything did stop moving. You know what I'm going to do before I do that? I will take a break and wait for all of this to shut down. See, we still got some green lights going, steady green lights. So, I will be back in a few minutes and we'll go from there, and then we'll fire this thing up because I want to show you exactly how much power was left inside the world. And see, the reinforced iron plates are still coming in. Yeah, that's going to take a few minutes. Okay, time to be patient. I will see everybody in a moment. Well, you know what? Let's end it right here. Yeah, see everybody in a few. Here we go. Everything is shut down again. Let's check the power. See what's happening here. Yeah, it's dropping down 1,000 to 1,100. So yeah, 4,100, 4,200 total. As soon as we fire this thing up. Oh, there's another spike. 1,300. Ooh, that'd be a total of 4,300. Okay, this is going to be close. There's only one way to find out. Let's go hook this thing up and start producing 32 crystal oscillators per minute. Alright. Let's see. Take you and pop you right there. There they go. Excellent way to start the day. Time to just be patient. This is going to take a minute for it to wind up. And here, I'll show you guys what's happening up here. We're waiting for them to produce. Yeah, see, it's going to take a while for the first ones to come out. That's okay. 1 minute on the tour. Woo! So what I did, let me get away from these. These guys are still kind of loud. So on the lifts, brought everything up and belted it straight on in. Did it all the way across here. I like the way this looks. I like the way it got laid out. I enjoyed it. There it is. Ooh, nice effects going on there. There they are. There's another view of everything supporting all of these 32 manufacturers. Now, the one thing is, oh, that's right, everything's not going to fire up until we get the first ones out. Then we'll check the power again. Because this should have spiked, was it about 1,800? Woo! Yeah, or maybe a little bit more. 3,000, okay, we still got 15. Yeah, oh my god, this is going to be really close. Well, how much time do we got? Oh, we just got a few more seconds. Okay. We'll wait for this one to come out. There they are. Okay. There goes the first ones into the storage containers. So what's going to happen is, on the next episode, it is definitely going to be the fuel generators. During the hard drive hunt that I did in between episodes, I unlocked heavy oil residue, alternate recipe for the refineries. What was it? Turbo fuel, heavy turbo fuel, diluted packaged fuel. Yeah, I think that should be everything to go ahead and start using turbo fuel. As I was reading on Reddit, that's the way to do it, and my quick numbers were, yeah, 149 fuel generators off of 300 oil. So that's what we're going to be doing. And the good news is We are kind of close to an oil field because there is some out there. And granted, we still got the stuff that's over there. But I just want to keep moving and expanding our industry out in that direction. And the crude oil, we should be a little bit closer than we were last time we pinged it. Oh, 32 crystal oscillators per minute. Then I'll be able to unlock some more stuff. Let's see. Okay, that's the one that we tapped into for the cartridge or the ammo depot. The other ones, oh my gosh, are we really still that far from them? Wow. Okay. Well, we might have a little bit more exploring because in relation to all this, I believe they're right out here. So, again. Oh, fuel generators. Okay, how many did we get already? Uh-oh. What happened? What happened to my containers? Oh, that's because it goes into this one. Woo! Okay, they're piling up. Oh, but look at that. Nice. Very, very nice. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Let's check the power here. 3,500. Okay, it looks like it's going to hold here for a while. That's going to work out. A nice steady stream. Okay. There was no way I was going to be shooting to fill up these Mark 1 belts at 60 per minute. Oh my gosh. That would have been huge, huge. This is already a big one. Alright, next episode, fuel generators. Thank you for joining me on this journey in Satisfactory. And as always, enjoy life and be safe.